Welcome back to Cutting Stems, the after show Bachelor in Paradise edition for the grand finale.
The grand finale. Yeah, the grand finale.
The grand finale. Hey, the grand finale.
Yeah. Is that offensive to Italians?
I'm not offended at all.
Okay, then
No.
I'll do it like that.
Yeah, but the accent.
Hey, the grand
finale.
Oh my God.
Reaction from the crowd.
Pierre.
Yeah. Trentino. Yeah, Trentino.
Wow.
All right.
Trentino.
I'm not even slightly Italian.
Trentino Ryan Doley.
Trentini.
Yeah. Trentini. Saint Trentini. Yeah. Oh, that was good.
Thank you.
Okay,
Yeah.
we're
I'm
all
gonna get
here.
a necklace of Trent.
Yeah.
St. Anthony for his Trent.
Instead of when something goes missing, pray to St. Trent.
Pray to St. Trent. Trentini.
You don't know any of this.
I don't know what any of this means.
I don't even know if
it's
that was
okay.
Italian. That was
Doesn't
gorgeous.
Tommy have Anthony hanging
Yeah, I
out
mean, that's
by
He
his
does
side?
have a St. Anthony, yeah.
My brother
Biggest
does
chain
too, I
in the
think.
world Tommy has. It's so
Stupid.
weird.
It's so long. It
So
goes to his
ridiculous.
belly button.
It is
Right.
really
Gross.
long.
It's
The
gross.
cross just chills in his belly
It's
button.
not a
Yeah.
cross.
About
It's
Oh.
also not even a cross. It's a St. Anthony
Saint
one.
Anthony's
like
medal.
That just
Yeah.
hits his belly button.
We don't have to get into it too much, but what is that? What is Saint
Saint
Anthony?
Anthony.
Oh, yeah.
It's who you pray to when you lose something.
Lose something.
I see.
That's
it?
not all
like
he's
my keys or like a family
Yeah.
member?
No. If you can't find your keys and you pray to Saint Anthony, you will find them.
Really?
What's crazy is it always works for
It
me.
does work. It does
Yeah.
work. I don't even.
That's
I
not.
don't even
That's.
believe.
Let
and
me
I
tell you,
still- I'll
Saint
still
Anthony.
go
That
up
is not
Saint
your
Anthony.
only use.
Yeah.
You know, but
You've done other things, maybe.
So specific. This is the guy you pray to if you lose
There's a
stuff.
saint. There's a saint for everything.
patron
Yeah,
saint
yeah.
of.
Who's the
Yeah.
saint? Who's the lady saint that everybody is always praying to for similar reasons? I can't think who.
Could, yeah, I
Is
don't
the
know.
goddess
Elizabeth.
of love? Are we
Yeah.
talking Greek
Yeah.
mythology or are we still in
No,
Italian?
we're talking about.
No, we're
it's-
in
well, it's
Catholicism.
Catholicism. Catholicism.
Oh,
yeah.
just
Yeah.
straight up
Straight
Catholicism.
up Catholic, but there's a little bit of crossover. Rome, you know how. it
Yeah,
goes.
yeah. Italian Catholics, Irish
I'm
Catholics.
sorry, I
Yeah.
got sidetracked. Bachelor in Paradise.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Grand
yeah,
finale.
yeah.
Sorry.
No, it's all right.
I
We're
forgot what
here.
we were here for.
I know we're here at the finale, 3-hour finale. We got through a lot. Saw the end and the beginning for a lot of couples. The beginning of the episode was it's where the people start to leave. They know that they don't really have a connection. Jess left.
Mass exodus
Was totally like that was fine. You know, I
She
think
feels nothing with Tanner.
yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah, I think she just wanted to hook up, maybe. Make out a
Yeah,
little bit.
I mean, fair. I just
He's hot.
feel like
Yeah, I would say, yeah,
I think they
same.
got to when you get to the end, you probably just feel kind of defeated too. You're like, damn, this really didn't work out. And like, even though he's there, it's just like,
Eh.
well, we're leaving anyway, you know? Just,
Right, they don't have enough time.
Yeah, like let's just get this out of the way and just pack our bags.
Question always, it's been this way forever. How much sex are they having on this beach? Any?
It seems like it's harder to have sex on the beach than I thought. Like I thought, like they've got all these like areas around here.
But
that
they
can
stay
go
in, like,
off
bunks.
on.
Yeah,
Right,
I was going to
stay
say,
in
don't
Yes.
they bunk with people?
Yes, and then also there's too much
I
going
thought that
on.
there was, like, a
for anybody to have
room.
like sex outside.
One
there used to
season
be,
there
like,
was
a
a
boom
room.
Isn't
room.
there
Yeah,
a
the boom boom room.
right?
We asked Dylan and Hannah about it.
Yeah,
There was a boom boom
Right.
room. They stopped addressing that.
yeah. I feel like that wasn't a thing that we saw this
But it was
season at
probably
all.
like last season where it was.
Yeah,
Because I remember people going in there.
yeah. I do too.
Yeah.
It's,
I mean, besides the point, this episode was long
Yeah.
and didn't have to be so long, but that's as expected.
Yeah, they had to drag out a
Yeah.
couple things probably. Like the Kylie and Aven stuff was really went on for a while.
Dude,
we
what
can
the
we can
fuck is that
we can talk
about?
about those two. So really like it's do or die time. You got to decide if you're leaving together, leaving separately, getting engaged, whatever. Kylie was so committed to the idea of an engagement, like really, really, really wanted an engagement. And Aven was just not ready for that. And they went back and forth for many a conversation before they finally just decided to leave together, not engaged. And boy, did they both look miserable in that car leaving the beach.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they break up in that car ride.
Right.
Yeah. Allegedly, they're still together.
A few things about that. One, I think that Aven was overly mad about how Kylie was wanting to get engaged. Number two, I think that Kylie was like all of a sudden, like he was right. She really didn't mention like how important it was.
Yeah.
And it kind of just felt like a thing she was holding over his head the whole time. Like it felt like an ultimatum.
Right.
And I'm kind of glad that he like stuck to what he believed in, because I think that she was starting to, she got other people's thoughts in her own head, being like, you always compromise, on things that you want. Like, don't compromise on this one. It's like, I think that you can maybe take a second thought about getting like engaged on a reality show. Or,
Yeah.
like, I think that it's okay to like second guess that. But really, all that aside, I don't really care. What the fuck is going on with Kylie and Blake? What the fuck? Because something is going on.
She's acting weird about
She's
it.
gonna dump
when
Aven
he
for
came
Blake.
back,
Like, Blake and Kylie are together.
Right.
Like, if you tell me right now that Blake and Kylie are together,
and she dropped
I
like an
believe you.
unsolicited, I miss Blake.
yeah,
In like the room where she didn't even really know there were cameras.
We
Yeah.
never
Like, I
even
miss
knew that they spoke, and then all of a sudden they're best fucking friends. I was so upset when he comes back and she goes, "And you left me here all alone." I was like, "What?"
and the hitting him when they went off to have a conversation. Hitting him. Why did you leave me? I was
literally.
like, I can't believe I'm watching
I would have
this.
killed her. Like if that was my boyfriend, like acting that way or whatever, I'd be like, "Are you fucking serious?"
yeah.
right
Now I know why they left in the part with the goodbye part where she looked at him and was like, "You're not leaving. What am I going to do without you?" Because she made it even weirder at the wedding.
Right. If they never showed that, everyone would be like, why is Kylie like so happy Blake
I will
is back?
say, honestly,
Weird.
I think I landed on. She just likes to talk to him. Like that's who she spills to.
Yeah.
I don't know at the end if I got like
guess.
they're gonna end up dating at the wedding when she's sitting right behind him and Aven's right there and she is like excited. I was
Right.
like, oh, she's gonna like leave with Blake.
Well, and it clearly felt like a one-sided friendship. Like it was like
he kind of showed up and was like, "Hey,
1000%.
it seems like Kylie
Well,
really
what's their
dumped
age-
all her stuff on him.
What's their age difference? I wonder.
I mean, Kylie's 25 and Blake's
33.
30 something.
Oh, he's not that much. For some
No.
reason, I was thinking Blake was like 40.
No, sneaky Blake like is
He's
a
not
lot
that-
younger than you think.
Yeah, I
it's
thought
just
he was, like,
because when he
40.
went on the first show he went on, like he was young.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought that would have been like normal, like, oh, this like young girl, and like, oh, it's like dad, like dad vibes, like older brother vibes,
older brother
like, maybe.
vibes.
But
yeah.
no, I think that this was sex vibes. I think that they want to
Really?
have sex. From Kylie, I think Kylie wants to have sex with Blake. Yes.
She said, like, I need to have a little girly chat with him.
That was the
She
part
did
where it
say
got me,
that.
where I was like, oh, this is not what I
Yeah.
thought it was.
Yeah, but
And I think Fran is right. It's so one-sided because then when they do sit down, she was hitting him, being like, "You left me. Why would you do that?" And he was like, "Whoa, all right,
Yeah.
sorry,
Like he's like
Sorry.
my bad. Yeah.
sorry, I didn't know."
Right.
Yeah.
As for Aven and Kylie, Kelly, I think you're right. Like, on one hand, he got really mad really quickly about it. And
it was like a little much.
when she started crying initially and he walks away and he's like, I'm going to bed. That is the most immature type of man who like
Agreed.
can't like interact with a girl who's upset, like has to be like, I'm going to bed. Like, I don't know,
Hate that.
Right.
ask her if she's okay.
Like,
Like,
I don't want to talk to her
right,
when she's like this.
Right. Like,
Stop.
okay,
It's like,
grow
really
up.
stop.
Like,
get
just
to a solution, or
yeah.
at least to
you don't even have to get through a
you don't-
solution.
right,
just make
just
sure she's okay. Like ask her if she's okay.
A plateau. Get
Right.
to a plateau that's
Don't
comfortable
have to
for you
come to a
both.
solution in
Don't
that
go to sleep
moment.
angry.
But so immature to be like, I gotta go to bed.
This broad's crying.
Right, like, look at this chick crying
Yeah,
over
yeah.
me. Like, okay, so mature. I
Enough
hate
with the
that.
tears, toots,
I hate
that's
that.
what he says.
Yeah.
Fully
set
putting
up
that
the
on
stairs.
Aven.
Right.
Fully
Can it-
putting that on
Aven
Aven.
said that. That's
But-
a direct quote from Aven.
But she then started acting wild in the next
agree.
upcoming days. Like
When she said
when
when
she was
said the
so
wedding was happening, right? She said it's just gonna be really hard to sit through this wedding when it's something I want so badly. I'm
and it's like,
what?
I'm like, do you want to marry him that bad, or do you just want the idea of the
Right.
engagement? Because
100%.
she kept saying, "I know it's you," and I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if you know
No.
it's him, because honestly, if you know, right, like you're like, I know it's him, but you're also like, you don't want to date him after the show without an engagement.
Crazy.
Do
Right.
you know it's him? Because I
Right.
think what he was basically saying was like, we can get there. Like, I see a future with you. I 100% still want to be with you. Like,
Yep.
he wasn't like, let's feel it. He was like, I 100% want to be with you. So I feel like if she really felt like this is my person, okay, let's leave and you know what I mean? Like
Right.
she would. I don't know if you would give up on your person that quickly for an
he asked-
ultimatum.
That's what he was
He asked that
Right.
question. Remember, he asked it, which I thought was a completely valid question to ask. He was like, if I said no, I don't want to engage, like flat out, whatever, like, would you date me outside of here? Yes or no? Like, because that I think is the deciding factor.
Yeah.
Like, are you looking
It's like it's
only
very
for an
telling.
engagement, or are
Right.
you
Right.
looking to have a relationship with me? Because if this is the ultimatum you're giving,
Right.
and she kept, she kept
Ultimatum for a
saying it.
couple weeks on a beach on a
Right,
reality
she
show,
kept saying,
not
she's
in
like,
real life
"But
where
if
they've
you're
been together for
serious, then
years.
What's the big deal? She basically was saying, like, what's the big deal? Like, you can propose to me if you're serious. Like,
Right.
and,
Yeah.
and I don't
the answer
think that
to-
that's fair to put on someone.
If the answer to that is no, how is that a couple that is close to getting engaged?
No.
It
Right.
makes no sense.
Right,
no
exactly.
sense.
Because it's not a real life situation where they have been together for years and she's like, I know you're my person. And he's like, I don't know. Then maybe you would have to reconsider
Right.
your situation. But this situation is like, he's very much like, I want to date, I want to be with you. Let's figure it
Right.
out.
And it's not
Completely.
the right way to look at it. In, like, if you say, if they were dating in the real world and they've been dating for 4 weeks,
Yeah.
would an engagement be realistic?
Yeah.
The answer is she would be like, no.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, of
But
course
just
not.
because you're in this situation, that makes it okay?
Yeah,
I don't
exactly.
understand that
I know.
part of it.
I think she was very hyper fixated on the engagement.
Way too
I mean, I
fixated.
think outside opportunities, or maybe you're just really like, you just want to be one of the I think you can really latch on to like, this is only a success if I'm engaged, and it doesn't have to be. Of course, Aven had the real approach to it,
Yeah.
real life approach to it. Like, I really like you, but like, let's leave and talk about it.
Worked out for Dean and Kaylin.
Yeah.
It sure did.
Yeah.
It
It
sure
works
did.
out for a lot of people.
It works
Like,
out for a lot of people.
It's also the most normal thing you can do. Like,
Totally.
it's
Oh my God,
arguably
yeah.
a better ending than
Yeah.
just saying yes to an engagement. Which, so can we get the fuck into that?
You're
Yeah.
setting yourself up for
But
more
it's-
success.
and it's-
to,
Kat and John Henry.
And it's also
What
not
the
unprecedented. Like, she's acting like everyone who comes on this show gets engaged at the end. If not, you got to go your separate ways and you can't talk again.
Right, it-
People
right,
walk
right.
away like Dean and Kaylin.
Yeah.
People just walk away and it works out totally fine.
it's
Yeah,
fine,
no,
right.
Noah and Abigail.
yeah.
Honestly,
Yep,
and
another good
also
one.
Yeah,
arguably they end up longer, better relationships. I feel like the people that do get engaged quickly break up because it's like all
Yeah.
this pressure. They got to move in, meet the parents, do whatever.
And Aven,
They haven't even met each other's parents
Right.
or families
Right.
or anything.
Right.
no. And,
No.
you know, I get it. It's like, it does work for some couples.
And it is
of
the
course.
concept of the show.
It's the concept of the
Right.
show.
Can't shit on it.
But things have
but
changed
But only if
with
it
the
if
show.
it actually works and feels good, and they're both like equally
Yeah.
insane and equally
because
willing
I
to
think
do this.
Kylie
you know
got
what I mean?
too caught up in,
Yeah.
like, I think it was very telling when Kylie said to him, you know, you were in the headspace ready to propose
Oh, God, that
with
was crazy.
Rachel. Like, why aren't you now? I think maybe she got caught up in
So
the
nuts.
compare game.
Yes.
And was like, oh my, like, why won't he propose to me? Maybe he doesn't like he
Yep.
he was ready to propose to Rachel, but also like
Yep.
Aven claimed to be ready to propose to Rachel,
That was
but it's
like-
not like he actually proposed to Rachel. They broke up.
I'm only just now realizing we did a sketch for Out of Order the other day, and that was one of the jokes. Like, the joke was that I was pissed that my ex-boyfriend's ex-girlfriend got engaged, and I was like, you didn't tell me you were ready to get engaged. Like, and
Yeah.
he was like,
That's
what are
so
you talking
funny.
about? He's like, well, she was clearly ready to say yes, so what the fuck? Like, it was a joke
Yes,
about
yeah.
how absurd it was.
Yeah.
And I'm not realizing this is the same.
Kylie
no,
does
and
get
that's
caught-
right.
fucking
That
insane.
was like, I think she was definitely really in her head about that.
She
one.
also she is big on the compare game. She's looking at the other
Yeah,
couples on
yeah,
the beach, like,
yep.
oh, look at
Yes.
Eliza and Aaron, and look at
Yep.
these. It's just like, just
Look
focus
at
on
Kenny
yourself.
and Mari
Right.
getting married.
Getting
Right.
married. Right? She was like
And-
jealous of them getting
Yeah.
married. I was like, oh.
By the way, most
Which we
predictable.
called that.
I mean, we knew.
Yeah,
I
we
just
called
that was like obviously the wedding
Yeah.
that was going to happen.
Yeah.
Made a lot of sense.
They seemed a little
And
robotic.
yeah, I think because they probably knew, they're like in their heads like, we have our real wedding coming up. Like,
Yeah, right.
Right, this isn't the real
This
wedding.
is not our real wedding.
Yeah.
For Kylie, like, is it even a success if she has to beg Aven to propose? Like, even
No.
if,
No, I
It's
know.
embarrassing.
if
Yeah, I
she
think
was
that's
like,
embarrassing.
she was like, I just hope he wakes up a changed man tomorrow morning, wants to propose. Like,
Yeah.
we all saw
No.
the footage before this, so
Right.
nobody's gonna buy into the engagement at the end of this if he goes through with
No.
it. So they left together, but in the car home, he was like, I'm gonna like show, and she just goes, I hope
so.
Like, as if he killed somebody. I was
Yeah.
like, he didn't really do. he
Also,
didn't
it's
really
like
do
there wasn't.
anything
It's not like he
wrong
was taking
No.
her
to you.
away from like time on the beach or something. They're at
No,
the end.
they
It's
are
the
at the
last
end.
day. It's the
Yeah.
end.
She
You either
did-
you go
The whole
home
way.
or you go home.
Right. There is no. There's nothing else.
She did briefly mention, and it went by quick, but she was like, I spent all this time with Aven and I didn't get much time to explore. That was like a very quick part of it. It was kind of
I
when
missed that.
It was kind of when the Blake stuff was happening. When Blake was showing up for the wedding, she was sort of mentioning, and I don't know when she said it, but like she was kind of like,
Didn't someone else say
I
something
didn't get
about
much
her
time
and
to
Blake?
explore on the beach.
Right,
Who else said that
she
about her
keeps
and Blake, though?
saying
Remember that? Remember someone
that
else
he's
was
her
like,
person.
I know.
Yeah.
So how are you
So
going to say
weird.
you didn't explore? If you know that he's your person,
Right.
why would you even bring up the fact, man, I didn't even explore?
I'm pretty sure she said that. I could be misremembering.
Right, and I think she was like, her comments too, like from the beginning, he was never gonna propose at the end.
I
Like,
thought they were for
I
sure
don't
breaking
know.
up.
mean,
Like, I
thought
didn't think that
I
they
know.
were
I
even
thought
gonna
maybe
leave
like that
together.
Rachel comment. She like thought Aven was so ready to propose.
Yeah, maybe.
And like that threw her off.
Maybe.
But I don't know.
Did
And
someone else say something
They're apparently
about
still together.
Kylie and Blake though? Someone else did.
I don't recall that, but
They were like, oh well, Kylie, I think she just really missed Blake.
Oh,
because
Olivia.
right,
Olivia.
right. But I don't even think she said it in like a weird way. She was just like, yeah, she really missed Blake. Like,
Yeah.
it seems
That
like everyone's
couple
just
broke
kind
up.
of nobody's saying anything about the fact that
Olivia.
it's weird that
Olivia
Kylie's so obsessed with
and-
And Mike.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
Mike.
that was.
Oh, that was kind of brutal
Guys,
for her.
It was a tough go for Olivia
felt
on
bad.
this
Yeah, tough
on
go,
this
tough
show
go.
for sure. What happens? I missed it. What happened with
Sam and Peter.
Sam and Peter? Did they break up?
Yeah.
They broke up.
uh,
Okay. I feel like they spent maybe 3 minutes on them.
Yeah.
Like
He
Yeah.
made
maybe 3 minutes.
he made an incredible pitch in the car to be the next Bachelor. He was saying
yes.
Honestly,
The
like
12
it's
back-
I went to
12
12
weddings
I-
this year.
I
He's like,
tune him out. I really do.
No,
He's
it's
like, I
hard
had
to
12
listen to.
weddings.
I
this
can't
year.
even remember.
Yeah.
I had 12 weddings this year, and I just want to be one of the 12 weddings. It's just, it
Yeah,
was very,
No, yeah,
Really
no,
trying.
it was
himself.
no, it was much more sentimental than that.
I
Trent.
know,
It
I
No, he
just-
said
it was,
exactly that.
He's like, I've been to 12 weddings this year. I just wish one of them was mine.
It's,
That's
it
what
was,
he said.
Yeah.
he
I was like,
Oh man.
him
okay.
and Sam were never
Or I
going
just
guess
want
what?
one of them to be mine.
You will literally never be the Bachelor.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Because
I know.
really,
And
he
Jesse
is,
Palmer
he's one of
was
those
like
people you
really
tune out.
sad, really unfortunate. They broke up.
And isn't
Yeah,
that
yeah.
also like what all the guys on his season gave him shit for? Was that like he wanted to be the Bachelor?
Oh,
Yes.
he also said
Yes.
in the car,
Yes.
Oh my God,
dude,
yeah.
he
just
also
always trying
said
to be
in
the
the car
Bachelor.
that he was like, yeah, people say I got a great life. I can go to all these weddings and hook up with women whenever I want.
Yeah.
And he says,
Yep.
he says, yeah, that's true, but that's not the life I
Yeah,
want.
that's
It's like,
true.
all right, dude,
But I
take
want
it easy.
that.
God, that was so
Oh,
funny.
man.
Oh my God, he
that.
said that.
What?
He's-
What a piece of work that guy
And that's
is.
Something wrong with that
true.
guy.
That
What
was-
a
Yeah,
piece of
I
work
forgot
that
about
guy
That
is.
was funny.
Sam let him down easy though. She was just like, yeah, let's be real. Come on.
Yeah,
Like, it was
like
based
it
on
was-
that. Like, just
yeah,
be
yeah.
real.
Yep,
Then
just
she
be
cried a little
honest
bit
with me
after,
here.
but-
That's super fair.
Yeah.
Eliza and Aaron were like fully locked in the whole episode. He basically
Mm-hmm.
told her he was going to propose. Like she showed a little hesitation, but at the end of the day, like accepted. And I think it meant a lot to her that he said he, was able to call her parents,
Called her mom. Yep.
and
I thought
talk
that was
to
a bit
them.
strange.
What,
You
they
thought that
called her
was
mom?
strange? I thought that was nice.
I don't know. I'm sure isn't. I don't know. Something about like her not being involved in that process at all. Where it's like I'm just gonna call your mom and be like,
Oh no. I think that people do that a lot.
Yeah.
That's like a gentlemanly thing.
No,
to
I know
do.
in like real life but it felt just I don't know.
Right. I mean, it's the first time he's ever talking to them. He's
Right.
like, hey.
True.
He's like, hey, is this Eliza's
I
mom?
would-
He has no idea.
I would
Yeah.
be more
Yeah.
nervous at that because I would be nervous to think about how my parents would react to a phone call like that.
Yeah.
If my parents got a phone call, it was like, "Hey, I'm so and so. We've never met, but may I have your daughter's hand in marriage?" They'd be
Right.
like, "Fuck off."
And also,
yeah.
but I
Boom.
like,
Yeah.
no,
No.
I agree, but also, it's not like she's been kidnapped and they don't know where she is, and somebody calls
True,
like,
true,
"Can I
true,
marry
true.
you?"
Right,
Like,
it's
they
like,
know
you
she's
know,
going on
yeah,
a show
right,
that
right,
she
right.
could
a
potentially
little bit like that though.
No, but they know
That
where
she
she's
could
going,
get
so maybe she.
engaged, yeah.
I hope would tell her parents like, "There's a chance.
Yeah.
I'm ended up engaged."
Did he
at the end
say
of this."
how long they were on the phone for?
15 minutes.
That is not long enough.
I don't recall. Is
said
that what
Yeah,
he said?
if you
15
could,
minutes.
if you can have a phone call, you should make it a long
Make
one.
it like 30 minutes at least and explain like everything that happened.
Yeah.
And
Or,
maybe
like-
he had a compelling speech. Maybe
I-
he was
yeah.
like, "Listen, I love your daughter. I just want to make her feel good. I want to take care of her.
This
I wanna
guy
I
is
don't think
like-
Aaron said the right
This
things.
guy cracks me
Yeah.
up though, really as like a person. Like he is such a like male millennial that
Yeah.
it really
Yeah.
cracks me up. Like his lines. Like there was one line he said after their
So
date
true.
where he said, and it was just a voiceover. It wasn't even hit. Like I don't know when he said it or during an interview, but it was just him going, it's giving forever.
Oh,
no,
God.
I was like,
I'm pissed.
why do
Oh
you
my
like
God.
talk like that sometimes? I don't know. It
No.
really
He's
cracks me up.
He also might be a robot. I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure.
yeah, that,
could
yeah,
be.
I think there's like a 98% chance that
Yeah.
Airbnb is a robot.
Not like super genuine.
yeah.
Just-
You're not getting like the feel like, oh my God, I can.
But there were those moments where he would kind of like act out. Remember when he was like,
Yeah.
like Karma's a bitch, like basically to
Oh,
Cat and stuff.
yeah.
Like that was
He's
him
got
or no?
some
Yeah, it was.
one-liners
Yeah, yeah.
for sure.
He
Yeah,
was
so
like,
maybe that's the real him.
every
and
once
we
in a
don't
while
not
says-
seeing the
Yeah,
real,
he
you
was
know?
crying. Right. He's putting on a little bit of a bit
Yeah.
of a show.
He was
Yeah.
sweating during the wedding.
He was
So
sweating.
sweating.
It's hot. It
Tales
is
all the
hot.
time. You always, if you're getting married on the beach in paradise, you're sweating.
Yeah, no, for
Everybody knows
sure.
that.
That's fair.
But yeah, I guess that they are still engaged, but didn't seem like things are going well. All the other couples that were together during the "Where Are They Now" part at the end, like had
Which I missed that
phone
whole part.
videos or like something that they were showing.
What?
Honestly, that was the most important part of the episode, Kelly. You
Shit.
should. You should.
Well, I saw it was like getting silly, and I was like, I gotta
No,
get to
it
work. I
was-
don't have time
Braden's
for
with
this.
Christina.
Braden's
That's
with,
what- yeah.
yeah. We'll talk about it. So
Stunning.
Shit, I'll go
So,
back and watch it. I'll watch it. You know.
it was like they're engaged and there's been some ups and downs, but they're working through it. But there was no new added like footage of them,
Right.
which was a
Interesting.
little discouraging
Eliza and
because
Aaron.
Eliza and Aaron,
Okay,
because then when it went to fucking
John
Kat
Henry.
and John Henry,
What are they up to?
no, it was there are videos of them kissing, walking around. They're
Wow.
moving to
They're
San
moving
Diego.
together.
Wow.
They're fucking engaged.
How
man.
did they get engaged?
How?
I
Truly,
scoffed.
the fact that
When
the
that was
most
happening, I was like,
successful
"There's no
couple-
fucking way." I was like, brush my teeth. I
No.
was like, "There's no way. There's no way this
It
is happening
appears
right
the
now." I
most
could not believe
successful
it.
couple. It's a very telling for this season that the most successful couple
Yes.
to come out of this season appears to be Kat and John Henry.
Yes. It's
That's
fucking crazy to me. That's crazy.
We were talking about
Crazy.
this, and I said, like, is there a chance that they get engaged? And we were all like, no.
Not a chance. Yeah.
No, and
wow.
you know, he in that moment he is
Shout out
proposed-
to them.
Yeah, I look. At
mean,
this
yeah.
point, you can only be happy for them, right?
Congratulations.
Of course.
You know,
What else
it's
do you
like,
say?
wow,
What
he
else do you
really did
say?
it.
They're doing it.
They did it.
They weirdly had like a great conversation on the beach.
Yeah,
I don't know
they
how
did.
much of it was like genuine and
Yeah.
true, but basically they were sharing about their traumatic upbringing.
I feel like we
and-
learned more
Yeah.
about her in like a real sense.
I
Not,
agree.
not the
Totally.
I'm Kat and I'm gonna do this sense. The here's my life as
Yeah.
a person and I've been through a lot. Which
Right,
is
which is always
nice to learn.
important.
And you know what it's like the movies where there's a big bully in school and then they show his life at home.
and
Yeah.
it's traumatic.
And it's sad.
And the life at home is always that,
right,
you
because
know?
we've shit on Kat a lot this season.
Yeah.
Right, but there's
And then
Yes.
she's
always
like, you know, my family's crazy. I grew up in a group home during a period, and it's like, yeah, you go through some shit, and you
That's
probably
crazy.
Right.
create an outer shell.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And sometimes
Absolutely,
it's nice to remember
absolutely.
that about people.
Yes.
No,
And John Henry,
absolutely.
God bless him, he's just, you know,
He's just along for the ride. I really
He's
appreciate
just
that.
trying to,
from
he's just
him,
trying
you
to
know?
reteach
But
himself
I
how to
imag-
pee, not in the water.
Yeah,
or
right.
whatever.
Like
It's
he's
fucking
just
sad.
he's just like a big golden retriever, which is fine.
Yes.
Like that's Kat. The fact that and that's just the way the show works. But that proposal was like, oh, we love each other, and will you marry me? Like they were like so obsessed with being able to say that they
Yeah.
love each other,
Aw,
which
yeah.
was cute. But
Congrats to them.
in the moment, like John
good for
Henry
them.
too, being like normally I trust my gut, and my gut is like this is quick.
yep.
Yeah.
That's
And
honest.
he's like, but
Yeah.
fuck my gut. I'm listening to my heart. Will you marry me?
I'm rooting for him. I think we're all
I am
rooting
too.
for him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know what?
Imagine-
Well, at this point, yeah, I have no choice but to root.
fantastic
No choice but to
success
root.
story.
Seriously.
It would be something for the ages.
It'd
you
be
know
crazy.
What I mean?
It really would
It
be.
really
Crazy.
would. It really, really would.
And then at the end,
it
at
would.
the end of the montage, they showed all the successful couples.
That made me happy.
Me
That
too.
Because you know
Yeah,
what?
wow.
It's like
Paradise is successful.
Paradise is.
Always.
It showed. It said Serena and Joe married. Kaylin
Yep.
and Dean married. Hannah and Dylan married. Like this was all happening. Like
Noah
Lauren
and
Kenny
Abigail engaged.
married.
Yep.
Noah and Abigail engaged. Raven
Wow.
and Adam, second kid. Kevin and Astrid, second kid.
Wow.
Pictures of Jade and Tanner, Ashley and Jared with all their kids.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like
Shit works
really,
way,
It was,
way,
it was inspiring.
It was
a
nice.
That
way
is
higher
crazy
success
that
rate
all
than
of
the other one.
those all of those shows are or all those couples are paradise. I forget that sometimes.
Yeah,
and I think
it,
that
and it was
is-
doesn't make
it was a
sense when
big
you think
August.
about
it.
Like it was a big August September for
You
them.
have
What a
to
wedding.
meet somebody somehow, right?
Right.
You're thrown in with a group of people on the beach. It's not like one person.
It's a far more natural
you
way.
have,
Yes.
It's very natural to
Yep.
be with a group of people and you take a liking to somebody that you're
Absolutely.
surrounded by, and
Yep.
absolutely.
you know that like it does kind of make sense. it is the other,
the other way, 25 on one is,
Yeah.
is
Yeah,
just
yeah.
chaos.
Yeah,
it's
crazy.
crazy.
Yeah.
But I am happy for these people.
Yeah,
me
it
too.
was very nice to see. All the photos were stunning. And I also like need more details on Brayden and Christina. It was like they showed these videos
wait,
of them on
how
the
did
boat.
they just
It's
showed
with
the videos
Christina,
of them?
Christina's kid,
Christina's
Brayden's playing with
child,
Christina's
Brayden's
kid on
with
the boat.
with the child. It's like oh, and Brayden's now dating Christina from Zach's season. It was like, oh wait, what?
That's
Yeah.
wild.
They also they put the story up that Brayden and Aaron like almost fucking were lost at sea. That was pretty crazy. That was a
Oh
crazy
yeah,
story.
that's right.
Why do I not remember that?
Oh my god, no!
That was
their
wild.
boat like capsized or something, and
Yeah.
they had
In
to be
real-
rescued.
I forgot
off the
about
coast of
that.
San Diego.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, no, that was
Fucking
crazy.
crazy.
Like
That was
right
crazy.
after the season.
Yeah.
Right after charity season
Yep.
ended, right?
Yep.
I can only imagine Aaron in that situation. I'm not fucking losing to the sea out here.
Yeah,
I'm
no.
gonna
Yeah.
win.
No
And
way.
Brayden like full Johnny Depp.
Yeah.
Just
He's like, don't
meditating
worry.
and
Yeah.
praying
Yeah,
that they're
right.
gonna get
He's
rescued.
Jack
They'll
Sparrow. He's like,
meditate
don't
back
worry,
to-
I am
to
Jack
land.
Sparrow. So like, we'll get out of this.
What else?
And it was honestly kind of a weird. Like it was all, where are they now? Like they're dating or but then it was like seeing it in writing was like, oh, this maybe meets. It was like Brayden and Aaron almost died. It was
Maybe a
like,
little more
whoa.
context.
Like,
What do
Yeah.
you guys
Right,
think
like-
about?
but good for Brayden and Christina.
Good
That's
for
a
them.
thing.
What do you guys think about
Interesting.
Jess for Bachelorette?
No,
I
could
don't
she
know.
could not
She
handle
couldn't
that.
handle
She
it.
could
do it,
Yeah,
no.
she
That
is
would
so
be a
sweet,
disaster.
But I think
Yeah.
that would be too much for her.
I
That's
agree.
probably
You
right.
know?
Yeah.
I agree
I'm
completely.
just trying to think.
No, that would be
She's
Yeah,
I
not,
think
she's
a
not like
disaster.
ruthless enough or like decisive enough. I don't
How about
think.
that trailer
Not
for Joey's
decisive at
season?
all.
I missed it.
I
Oh,
what?
you missed it? The
For
trailer
what?
for Joey's
two.
season?
Shit, no.
Well, we got hit with the
Most dramatic season.
unprecedented, never before in Bachelor history has this ending happened. So Jesse Palmer said. And
I like that. I'm back
Okay.
in.
Okay.
It made
All
me
right.
think like it made. I don't know. It was very dramatic.
What could it
It was
possibly
framed
be?
in a way that made you think that like his final women all leave. Like it's just
All right.
Damn. Okay.
like that because they're showing him.
I feel
They're
like
showing
he-
him like on
feel
the
like he
little
DM'd me at
proposal
one point.
area
Or like followed
and
me or
everything.
something?
I think he follows all of us.
Oh, does he? Okay.
And
What's his thing?
it was like the whole thing was like
Isn't it
he was
Joey-
afraid about
Joey-
people
yeah,
leaving.
Joey B or something.
And then it really made it
Joey
seem like
Grass.
maybe it like everybody just
They
left
gotta
him.
when they say
Which
this,
can't be the case, but
when they do the
that is
unpre-
something that's never happened.
I
I
got
don't
him.
think both
When they
girls saying
use-
no at
when
the
they-
end. Is that ever happens?
No.
When they use
He does
the
follow us all.
the word unprecedented, I need them to mean it for
Yeah.
the people who have watched
Hey,
the
Jesse,
show.
Jesse Palmer said
they
it. He
can
said
use it as,
never
like, a-
happened before.
They can cut a reel so they
Yeah.
can get people to watch. But for people that have watched, I need it to be unprecedented.
Yeah.
And they don't say that unless it is something that's never happened. Kelly, why did we both think his Instagram was Joey B?
I don't know why, but I thought that same thing.
Is
Maybe
that
he
Is
somebody's
that
used
like
to be.
Joe
Instagram?
Burrow's?
Maybe he
Oh,
changed
that
it.
is somebody's Instagram. It
Maybe
just
he
is somebody.
changed it for Bachelor or whatever.
But
and
if
no,
his
I don't
last
have a
name's
DM from him.
Grazi, whatever,
Last
then
name's Grazia,
Joey
died.
B.
Died.
It is Joe Burrows, Joey B.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
I
isn't
mean,
that
I don't
Joe
know.
Burrow?
I mean, he
I
is
don't
hot.
know if I follow.
I don't think I
I don't think I
do.
follow Joe Burrow.
But that's interesting.
Maybe it's just because it's a Instagram that gets posted a lot, like
Could
Joey
be.
B.
Yeah, maybe.
And
I
he
don't know why.
couples
That's
him-
hilarious.
That's his new nickname for us.
He's
Joey
Joey
B.
B.
I mean,
Yeah,
Joey's got a.
I know, and he didn't
extreme,
DM me. I thought
Gra-
he had.
Graziade?
Yeah,
Graziade?
Graziade?
Graziade.
There we go.
Graziade.
He looks like foreplay producer Brendan Jones.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, he does.
I mean, no, Joey is hot. Like he is hot.
100%. Yeah.
Short King, right?
Actually, no,
Actually,
I don't think.
No.
I think
Oh.
like 6 foot.
My apologies. Oh, really?
Yeah.
I think like
Oh,
not
fuck.
that short. Sorry,
My
I keep
apologies.
touching my- this
No,
is
that
just-
can't be.
No,
hurting
but
my
no.
hair.
Remember,
look up
it's
his height
because he
Yeah, I
was
wanna
standing
see.
next to Dotton at every, and Dotton's like
And Dotton's
6'6".
massive.
It's like the Aaron Judge.
I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure I saw Dotton on the street in LA. I was walking
baseball player, yeah.
down the block from our hotel.
Yeah.
And there was a massively
Judge?
tall man.
Is that what you're
And
saying? Aaron
Sorry,
I just got
no,
my-
go ahead. Keep going.
There was just a mat, and I was like, "This is Don. This is definitely. There's no other like.
Right,
it looks
right,
exactly like him. He's so tall,
So tall.
and like we like made awkward eye contact because we've interviewed him before, but you know what I mean,
Right.
over Zoom. So it's like one of
yeah.
those like,
Zoom. Yeah, that's tough.
is
That's
this
tough.
that person,
Is
whatever.
this you?
And
Yeah.
and then we saw him across at Dancing with the Stars the next night, and I was like, that was definitely him.
Of course.
Had to
Yeah,
be.
of course.
No, I think remember
That's
those
so
like
funny.
final rose ceremonies.
Hell yeah.
Like Joey and
I'm looking
Dotton
at-
were standing next to each other, and it was like
Which is so
a
nuts.
alarming visual, but I don't think, I think it's just because Dine's
No.
really tall.
5'11".
He looks like
That's
about
me.
just about 6 foot.
5'11". He's probably more about 5'9".
I'm 5'11". 5'11's good.
I'm
I'm
looking at
5'11",
him next
3/4.
to- I'm looking at him next to Hot Sean.
Average.
5'10".
I'm looking at him next to Hot Sean and Jason,
Okay.
and he's about the same height.
Okay.
He's an average height
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Normal height.
Short kings are good. I just I don't
Tanner-
mean to put that
Tanner
label
is
on it.
tall,
Short king
right?
to me is like 5'6" and under.
Agreed. Tanner's like 6 feet, right? Or 6'4" or
5'6"
something, right?
and I think
God,
5'8"
Tanner is
is
hot.
I think 5'8" is short.
Tanner is hot. I'm just saying it out loud.
How?
She's
like,
like a button over there.
You guys listening to me? Anybody?
Soundboard.
No?
Say
Say it one more
Tanner?
time. Tanner
Tanner
is hot.
is hot.
I mean,
Why
are you
sliding
kidding?
in the DMs?
Tanner is hot. Tanner
Why
is
are
hot.
you DMing?
No, please.
Do it.
What if he DM'd you?
Tanner's a fan of the show, Kelly.
No. Oh, is he? Of
Yeah.
cutting stems? Oh,
Yeah.
well.
Where does he
well.
live? What's he based
I
out
am
of?
pretty sure he has messaged chicks in the office to be
Weren't
like,
they
I want to
supposed
come on the show and
Weren't
drink
they supposed
Coors
to come
Lights.
as a group?
They did. That
And
was-
that was
part of the
through
group?
you. I don't know. That was
Oh,
Sean
true. I
talking
forgot
to
that
you.
was
I was
me
like,
and my
that wasn't
BFF,
us.
Hot Sean discussing
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Well, maybe that
I'm
was
like,
our time and it passed.
I'm pretty sure Tanner is
Yeah, but if he's
said
in
that
the
he would love to
Jets,
come
like,
here and drink
you
some
know.
Coors Lights with us.
Down to clown.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we'll think about it.
Perfect time to open
Yeah.
some Coors Lights and
Perfect time.
Yes.
I've
Live
actually
our-
been dying to open
By
it
the way,
since we sat
honestly, same. This is gonna taste really good. I
Yeah.
think.
By the way,
Yeah.
no shade to the short kings. When I said 5'8", I think is short. That I'm not saying it's a bad thing.
no,
I just
no,
think
yeah.
it's short.
I feel
I
like
didn't wanna
it's
offend
on the
anybody.
shorter side for me
I
as well
think-
because I'm
I
tall.
think
so
I just
think
consider
that's 5'8"
right,
not
like
short.
I,
Shorter than
everybody
me.
I think takes their own height into consideration.
Yeah.
You know, like
Yeah.
I just think I just put short as if you're shorter than I am. You know, like
Agreed,
that's,
yeah, same.
I think the
Same.
label
You know?
short king is better. Is progress. We used to call people
right,
short.
Yeah.
Right, short king.
There's
is
a
And you
short
used to be
guy.
like, ew, you're short. Like now it's like, oh, whatever, short can go
Oh
off.
yeah, I thought we cheers. I was.
Oh, I
doing
thought
mine.
so too. I already sipped mine.
Oh, sorry. I also went right in for this.
Yeah, I
could
just- I
not
wanted
wait.
it so bad,
Cheers,
yeah.
everybody.
Cheers.
Cheers. Yay.
Um,
Finale too.
I
Yeah,
know.
this is our
Yay.
final
Grand finale.
Coors
Our
Light.
final
Cheers.
course.
Did we
Like,
miss any of the couples? Because there were only two that got engaged.
No, Olivia
so
they all
refreshing.
left. Sean,
yum.
Mercedes and Jordan, they left, right?
Oh yeah, they
Together?
left. I guess.
By the way,
I don't know.
Mercedes at that party,
Yeah.
it looked so good.
Yeah.
Oh God,
Her
yeah.
Yeah.
Are
outfit,
you kidding
She's-
oh my
She's
god,
pretty good looking.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
so
Yeah,
good.
she
She's
crushed
from
it.
Iowa, Trent, I think.
Mercedes is from
No
Iowa?
way. With a name like Mercedes, that's
In the Where Are They
crazy.
Now? It was her on the farm with her pigs.
What?
I'm like pretty sure she's from Iowa.
Are you just equating pigs with Iowa? Like that's where
No, I think it was
that's
a
where all the
farm, and
farming
it's a
happens.
farm, and
Said
I
yes,
recall
she's from-
she is
You
right,
know,
Iowa.
A lot of
What part?
Bachelor world from Iowa, huh?
I know. They had a trend.
Bloomfield.
Bloomfield, Iowa.
That sounds like Illinois.
That does sound
Oh,
like
it's
Illinois.
Bloomington.
Indiana, I mean.
I'm pretty sure I recall her being from Iowa, even
all right.
like when she was on.
I never would have thought that in
Bachelor.
a million years. Mercedes, wow, she must have had like the craziest
No,
name
you
in
missed it.
class,
The Where Are You
know
Now
what I
was
mean?
like-
for
it was-
sure. They
yeah.
they were giving her looks, and I
totally, like,
whoa,
ooh,
Mercedes.
It was like a funky, like the joke was, oh, Mercedes is not, she's not with men, dating, she's taking a break from dating. She's back
With
with her
pigs.
pigs.
Love
All right.
that.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah.
Pigs
Go
are cute.
Iowa.
Then it was like a little video of her on the farm with the pig.
That's
was.
cute.
Yeah, it was very cute.
I didn't realize she
A
was
big
from
one,
Iowa.
a huge pig or a tiny pig?
Big pig.
Mid-size.
It was
Not
nice.
small, but
I love
not
a big
like,
pig.
not like,
Not like one
you
of
know,
those like
not one of the really big
where it has
ones.
its you know, mud up to like
yeah,
up its
yeah,
whole
yeah.
legs.
It was a cute pig still.
I can't think about how cute pigs are because then it's like
No, we don't have to get down.
You know
we
what
don't
I
have
mean?
to go
It's
down
like-
that rabbit
Oh, what are
hole
you
right
doing?
now.
What
We
are
do
you
not.
doing right
Move
now?
on.
We really do
Move
not.
on.
Close your
Kelly
mouth.
has
Trent,
been
go
Close
first
your mouth.
because
Kelly
we
has
skipped
done
you
nothing
last
but
week.
burst
Yeah.
into tears
That's what
all
I'm saying.
day.
Don't-
We
I'm
can-
gonna
we
burst
do
into
not
tears
need
again.
to start talking about like pigs.
We don't
okay?
need to
All
do
right.
it. I had Chick-fil-A before
we
too.
Yes.
shamefully
We did.
that's right. am I
not
am I
address
allowed
us.
to go this week?
Oh God!
first.
Oh God!
So backstory.
Oh my God!
I cut you off last week because I said I didn't call on you. And then we just never came back.
yeah.
I
And you didn't say anything.
because I thought I did.
We had no
Oh,
idea.
shit.
Sarah texted our group and was like, Trent never did his step.
Because I remember starting
Such
to
a
go
shame.
and just figured I went, and then I was told I was putting time out
No,
essentially.
us
Yeah.
three
It
ladies
was a
did it, and then I
joke.
said, "Show's over."
Cut the lights out. Let's get out of here.
That's it. So
Trent, were you
please
silent or
go
were you
first.
silenced?
Yeah, Trent, please
That's
go
what happened
first.
last week.
All right, I'm gonna cut. Stem cut's easy for me. Pete or Peter.
Yeah,
Yeah, fine.
Yeah.
I cannot believe he made the whole season.
We have to squander his Bachelor campaign. I don't
Agreed,
know. Like,
agreed.
Just, he can't go on any more shows.
Dobby's looking right at me right now. Like in a way that I looked at it for an extra second and I was like,
Well,
yeah, that's
coming
it's-
alive.
he's
For real?
alive. Yeah.
yeah.
I watched
just
all
for
the
a
Harry Potter
quick
movies
second.
recently. That
It's like
stuff is so
hallucinating.
good.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd seen it before, but it'd been a while.
Yeah, yeah,
Love
Um,
that, Trent.
It was so good.
yeah.
Yeah, so I'm cutting the stem of Pete or Peter, second pilot Pete. I don't even know what he really goes by. And then I'm going to give my rose to.
I forgot he's a wannabe pilot, Pete.
He really
I
is.
keep
In
forgetting
his
that.
intro, he's wearing the pilot outfit.
Yeah.
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 No.
I'm
No,
going
and
to
it's
give.
weird.
Don't come
Weird.
for the king.
Yeah, do
Please.
not come for the kid.
Right.
There's
Please
only
do
one
not
pilot. Pete.
There's only
disrespect
one
our-
pilot
There
Pete
is
out
one
there.
pilot.
Listen, we can all have mixed feelings about Pilot Pete, but he's the GOAT.
No,
You
he's
know?
the goat. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
If anybody knows for sure, I find him to be the best of the best.
He
Yeah.
is so. His season
Bachelor
was so
season.
good.
His
Yeah.
season was fantastic.
Him as a person, he's become like one of those people. Not
really, but
Not
like,
really. I hope
yeah.
people don't take me seriously,
No.
but the best.
I'm
he's
gonna-
he's a character.
Yeah,
he's
he's
a
a
character.
Yeah, he's a character.
Oh, I'm going to give my rose to Kat. We've had an
Oh,
up and
good
down
rose.
season with her, mostly down, I would
Yeah,
say.
but I would
Mostly
say
down,
she's
yeah.
definitely got a majority
But
of
it's
STEM
one of
cuts.
those things where it's great reality TV.
Yeah.
Like
Yes.
without Kat, it would be so much more boring.
And how nice is that for Kat that like she was really in so much drama and had a lot of negativity, but hey, she's laughing right to the San Diego.
Yes, right.
Yeah.
She's laughing all the
She's
way to the
laughing
beach.
straight to San Diego with her fiance.
And I
Yeah,
really
yeah,
do.
good for
I
her.
do hope it works out between her and John Henry. That would
Yeah.
be an incredible story.
That would be incredible. Do you think that in San Diego, I know we make the jokes about how everybody from Bachelor like moves to San Diego. Do you
yeah.
think that like in reality, maybe in 2-3 years, there'll be enough people there that they make like a Bachelor commune and it becomes like Bachelor City?
Yeah.
Or
I
like,
mean,
it already is.
It already is.
It already is.
It
but,
already
like,
is.
It's
They all
it's a
fucking
shocking
live in
amount
San
of people.
Diego.
It
Like,
is.
it's just, at this point, it's over
No, it's
20.
insane.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
no,
That's
everybody
a
lives
lot
in
of
It's
San
fucking
definitely
people.
too
I
much,
get
too
it though.
many.
San Diego
Yeah.
rules.
No, it's
No,
beautiful.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
But
Like,
why
so
does
nice.
it Bachelor Nation? Like, why does everyone that go on the
It's
Bachelor
like-
go there?
Because they want to be like, we're not moving to LA.
Yeah.
but
True,
we're
true,
close
true.
enough.
And I also think it's very
Yeah.
funny because it
So
does
true.
definitely give them opportunity to go to LA if they need to. But it's like you would go on this show. People were going on the show to like become influencers and whatnot. And I feel like now they're just like the big dream of moving to San
Moving to San Diego.
wow, I could finally move to San Diego.
Yep.
Yep, I'm just looking for that
Who
excuse.
started that? Who started the trend? It was that group,
I mean,
wasn't it?
I wanna
honestly,
give it
I
to
guess
Dylan.
Dylan. Like,
Yeah,
I
Because
feel
Dylan
like
Dylan
and Hannah,
already
yeah.
lived there.
yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, but Dylan didn't like recruit people. I think Dylan actually does not like that they all live in San
I mean, of
Diego.
course not. Of course not. That'd be so
But I
annoying.
think
I'd
he
be
wa-
like,
Like he
Get the-
lived
get-
there
get
first,
out of my kitchen.
and then
Yeah.
everybody just rolled in.
Got it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I kind of think that's how it went. Okay, Trent, thank you for your answers.
Thank you
Thank
for
you,
allowing
Trent.
me
That
to
was
speak.
big.
Yes.
Yep, yep. You're
Rhea, do you want to
welcome.
go next?
only
Sure.
this time only, one time only.
Yeah. Shut up.
Yeah, now close your mouth.
Now let me talk.
I am going to cut the stem of Kylie. Like,
Yeah.
just I
Good one.
couldn't take the rest. It just went. Maybe it went on for too long. Maybe
Yeah.
that's what it was. But had
Yeah,
to
it
cut.
was just
a good
too
one.
much
I would've
airtime
given-
for
I
it.
would've
It was
It
funny
made it
because-
it got annoying because we just were hearing her say the same things over and over.
You were texting us while you were watching it, shitting on Aven originally, which
Yeah.
he deserved.
Yeah.
I agree.
Effort for the
He
walking
did.
away while she was crying. I
Totally.
really find that to be disrespectful in a man.
It
I think
is.
it's
Agreed.
completely immature.
Yep.
And I thought you were going to be on that side the whole way, and then as you kept watching, you kept getting more against Kylie. 'Cause it
Yeah,
was
like I was
all right,
texting
she's
the group.
too
I
much.
was like, she's,
Yeah.
this is crazy.
Yeah.
So that's a cut, and then you guys are gonna be stunned by my rose.
Ooh.
And it needs explanation, and it's unfortunate when we put the graphic up, it won't have the explanation. But
Rachel?
no. I honestly should have. Rachel, for making Kylie question.
Insecure about Aven, yeah.
Oh my God, that's hilarious.
Crying again.
I decided to put that one to bed last week. No, this one's gonna go
I would have peed my pants.
to Jesse Palmer because let me give him the because. Not because he necessarily deserves it, but because he finagled his way into officiating a wedding.
Yeah.
For a couple in Bachelor Nation. There's no way that man deserves this honor. Okay, he
No
has
way.
not been around.
That's a really
For a
good
season,
point.
he
There-
didn't even.
There's
For a season he wasn't even a part of.
He has
Yeah.
Right?
not
Did he-
been around.
Kenny
I have
Amari?
no
Did he do
idea.
that?
It was
No.
2
I don't
years
think
ago,
so.
so I don't
Yeah,
think so.
so no-
I
Yeah.
think somebody else. I think that was the rotating cast.
Was that the
of-
Lil Jon season?
Yeah, I think that was the Lil Jon,
Like
like,
David
David
Spade.
Spade season. Yeah,
Lance Bass
Right.
season?
That was so crazy.
Yeah, the fact they did that is insane.
Jon.
Lil Jon. Like it would have been better if Lil Jon officiated this.
No, I wish
Oh
they
my
would bring
God.
that back.
Because
Actually, I want want them to bring that
What's
back
his
with the
name
rotating
from
host.
Kimmy Schmidt.
Oh.
Oh my God.
Titus.
Yeah.
Because why did this man get to
He was
officiate
great.
Kenny Amari's wedding on the beach? He has no connection to them. Pretty sure he didn't host that season. He has not been in Bachelor Nation fucking long enough.
Why couldn't it be Wells?
Wells should have done it.
Wells
Well,
should have done it.
definitely should have been Wells or somebody else.
You know, I kind of like that
But
you
I'm
gave
giving
him a
my-
rose, but the explanation sounds stem cutty. He's like,
Right.
Yeah, it
he
does. it
did
does.
not deserve any of this.
You're
but-
basically congrats
Good
on this
for
guy
you.
tricking everyone
Yeah.
No, that
into
is
this
why
role.
he got a
Yeah.
rose for being able to finagle his way
Yeah.
into this role that he did not deserve. So props to you, Jesse Palmer.
Love it.
Yeah. No.
And he's expecting. They're expecting.
Yeah,
he
was in the
The
montage
only
as well.
part of that montage I saw was the still of Jesse Palmer and his wife. On the
Yeah,
beach. That's all I saw.
congratulations. Congratulations.
Congrats to them.
Let me tell you something. I
don't even know.
I hate that joke though. I hate the
Which joke?
like he's eating for two.
Oh, I hate that too.
Because
I hate
it's
that
like,
too. Drinking
you're
for
doing
two.
nothing. You're doing nothing.
Right? Yeah,
Let's be real.
exactly.
The
Like,
man-
it's the man.
Sympathy,
you know,
sympathy. This sympathy. Shut
like
the fuck
it.
up.
Ha
Shut the fuck
ha.
up.
We get it.
You don't know what's
I
up.
hate that joke. I think
You don't know what's up.
Yeah.
That's not my favorite.
You're not birthing that baby, Jesse.
No.
Don't act
Okay.
like
You're
you
not
are.
doing anything.
You're not
Go
doing
ahead,
shit.
Kelly.
Work's
Okay.
done. My job is done here. I will now be watching
Yeah.
everything else unfold.
I meant he's not doing anything in terms of anything.
No facts.
In Bachelor. Like, I'm sorry. Why is
just
he the
chills.
fucking host?
He just chills.
I'm opening up a can of worms. Of
I know. Well,
it's just-
the Stone Cold music should play. Chris
Yeah.
Harris walks down.
Right.
I
no,
pray,
and he's like,
I
I'm going to
pray.
do this.
You
Like,
know, he just-
that
one
would
day.
be unbelievable.
Jesse Palmer really just does enough, though. You know, like it's
Yeah.
not
He
bad.
does- He's just
it's
there.
not bad. It's not great.
I'll say
but,
this.
You know,
He's
he does
just
it.
He grew
there.
on me.
He is
This
this
season, he was
wall
fine.
without
I was like,
all
you're
of the
fine.
decoration.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
He was fine. He's
And without
he
the
had
paint,
a couple
if it,
funny
you know-
things.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's see. My rose and stem. I'll be real. I didn't think much about this. I would have cut Kylie's stem for sure. Oh, I'll be more specific. I'm going to cut the stem of whatever the hell is going on between Kylie and Blake that
Yeah.
we're not saying out loud. Because, and
Yep.
I'm only cutting it because I don't know what's going on.
Yeah,
and I
yeah.
want to
We
be told.
asked Blake, and he
Yeah.
was
What'd
like,
he say?
in the
Did he
interview,
lie?
he was like, we're just friends.
He said like
Interesting.
he's like, oh, like maybe you guys like didn't really see it that much. Like didn't get
Interesting.
like. but
That's
we're,
not
you
our
know,
fault.
friends.
That's
I don't
production's
know.
fault.
Exactly.
I don't buy it. I don't
Like
buy it for
I
a
think
second.
he was kind of like alluding to production, like making it seem weird, but like it wasn't.
Got
weird.
it. Well, I
She
don't buy
lied.
it.
Although he did kind of seem a little taken off. Like he was like when he was leaving and her being like, "Don't leave."
did
like,
say that.
He was kind of like, yeah, I wasn't really quite sure.
Yeah,
what
he was like, I was a little taken aback by that.
Going
joke.
Got it.
on
Okay.
there.
Got it. Okay.
It's not going to
Still-
shock anybody in this room if they end up together. That's all
No.
I'm going to say.
No,
wouldn't.
but I do think it was
The
more
writing's on
Kylie.
the wall.
Right. I think Blake
Agreed.
is so nice.
Yes.
He is so nice, and honestly, like Kylie probably was just able to unload her
I think she
feelings
like
on
has
him.
a crush on him. Is what I
And
think it is. At the
he
very least,
is just too nice to be like, I don't care about this.
yes.
you know.
Yes. Facts.
And she's
facts.
like, she wants like a male's perspective, so she's just
Mm-hmm.
ranting to him, and he's listening because he will listen. Like
True.
he is an
Mm-hmm.
absolute sweetheart.
That's a good point.
I actually am upset because I did have a stem I wanted to cut, and
Do
I
it.
I might do double stem cut.
It's the finale.
I'm gonna do double stem cut. I want to cut the wedding between Kenny and Mari. I
Oh,
think
my
what
goodness.
I think what
Really?
what was the point?
Whoa.
No, I think this. I think what was the point of that? I think that most people that were
It's a
on
show
the
of
beach
love,
already
It's a display of
Most
love and
people that were
affection.
on the beach
and a
already
commitment to each other.
don't really know them.
Yeah.
I think that it was kind
Fair.
of a
Yeah,
random
their first
thing.
wedding to be a bunch
I
of
know
people
they
that
had like
don't
no.
know
The
them.
when
only
they came in,
connection
they were
was
like,
two
"Hi."
Blake boys who had already been sent home, and they
Right.
were nice enough to let him come back.
like, bring him
Like I
right.
think they were nice enough to be like, oh God, Kenny and Mari legit know none of these people.
Right.
Let's at least send Blake back.
I think
True.
like let them be. Also to have this happen before their like actual wedding, that's kind of annoying. Like it just everything about
Right.
it unnecessary. I didn't need any of it. And I understand, that's whatever, but it did bother me when Kylie
That's
was like,
production. Production
"It's gonna be
loves to
hard."
prove that the show's a success.
Right.
You know, they're like, please come.
Right.
Yeah.
And I said earlier that I was annoyed by Kylie being like, it's just going to be hard to watch this wedding when it's
Yeah,
something
yeah.
I want so much. Like that annoyed me. And I hate that the wedding
like-
existed to give her the opportunity to say that.
It's also like
True.
because your wedding's not gonna happen today, so
No.
you can't be happy for somebody else getting
It's like,
married
shut the hell
today
up.
because
Yeah,
you
yeah.
want to get married
Literally
in the
stop.
future. Like,
Literally stop.
What a bizarre spin
No.
on that. Like
Yeah.
you can't be happy for somebody's wedding happening today.
Really weird.
Very
really
strange.
weird. And I think I have no roses. I think this was the worst. I'm dead serious. This is my first time. I will do a double stem cut, 0 rose, and I hope that the Bachelor in Paradise producers learn their lesson. This was the worst finale that's ever existed on the show, and I'm disappointed.
It was not good.
Because the season itself had so much potential,
Pretty
and
good,
that middle spot was so good, and then everyone dropped like flies. And good luck to Eliza and Aaron, but I don't know.
The
everything is
drama was
crazy.
good at the beginning of the season, but they
Worst
just
finale in
didn't
history.
really. They didn't get a couple that I think the public like really cared about,
Right.
and that
Which I do appreciate
is
them
tough.
not like forcing it. Well, I mean, I guess you could argue like what has transpired is kind of forcing it on the situation, but not even one. Like you couldn't even. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Would it have been better if they had forced another couple down our throats to really like root for or whatever
Right.
I think-
that we didn't believe in, or to leave it as it is? I
Two
can't
feels
decide.
like.
but
Are there normally more No. It just depends on the season, I guess. It varies.
yeah.
Jess and Blake was probably the couple that people were like, oh, if this works, that could be incredible.
Yeah, agreed. So double stem cuts for me. No roses. I'll save all my roses for Joey's season.
Yeah.
because I feel like I'm gonna give
So
a few
fair.
out.
You are ready for Joey's
I'm
season.
ready.
Yeah,
I'm ready.
so
for,
fair.
I'm on to Joey's season.
I'm going to. Oh boy, it's tough. I honestly just might cut the stem of like the whole end of this season.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think that's fair.
Yeah.
I think it's fair and
I just,
deserving of them of it.
Like the last few episodes, nothing was getting me excited.
Mm-hmm.
And I wish these couples the best. I really do. I don't know what's going to happen with Eliza and Aaron from that Where Are You Now? It did not seem hopeful.
Yeah, that's tough, especially after Eliza went on and on about like, I just want this to
and
happen
I also
once. Yikes.
I don't know. There's something about a finale when I know they do the Where Are They Now because this was all months ago and they try and keep us updated. And for the sake of us doing this show, like it's nice when it's not live at 11 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But I do love a live reunion. Getting all the people together,
I do
seeing
too,
what's
Fran.
going on,
I do too. I was
really
bummed
getting
out.
more of the details, like
because everyone always goes buck
what are the
wild.
issues Eliza and Aaron are having?
Right.
Yeah.
Let's dive
How
into that.
like it just helps us feel and more invested too. I'm like, because now I'm like, okay, they're gone now.
wipe your
Bon
hand,
voyage.
wipe your hand cleans. We don't care about them anymore
Yeah.
now.
So
Right.
yeah,
Completely.
and look, and Kat and John Henry too. Like, it's just so crazy in my work. It's
true.
just one of those things.
Yeah, I will be interested to see how that pans out. Maybe, John Henry was the guy to come in and help Kat out, help Kat not be so crazy.
Yeah.
She really did do I feel like also too, once the majority of the people left on the beach, she wasn't like performing anymore
Yeah.
and then was normal, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
but before that she was, in a fight with everyone. She also cried like way too hard when Jess left. I was like, what the fuck?
How funny
I
was it when Jess didn't want to talk to her? Kat came up to grab her and talked to her, and Jess was like, no.
No.
She like
Nope.
she sobbed, didn't she? Wasn't she like,
Yeah,
it's
Oh,
just
yeah.
so unfair?
Yeah.
Like
Yep.
Jess deserves
Jess
that.
was like,
I was
no,
like, what? Are
I
you
don't
guys
wanna do
friends?
I know.
Yeah.
And then, honestly, Kelly, I'm on your page with like roses, but I will give a rose to I'll give a rose to Mercedes' party outfit.
That's a good one. That's
You
a
know,
good one.
I
That's a
loved
good one.
it. She looked fantastic.
That's a great one.
It's an absolute crime that nobody I feel like she
That she didn't end up with someone.
didn't.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
absolute
it's
crime
crazy.
she didn't end up with
sure.
somebody.
Yeah.
Who
Like
fumbled
that's
that,
crazy.
who fumbled that
to
bag
me.
so hard?
Tyler.
Tyler.
Although
really.
Tyler looks like he's got a new lady on IG. He posted a story. He's hugging this blonde. They're in
From
an
the Bachelor
apartment. I
universe or
don't
no?
think so. She slightly resembles Shanae, but it's not
No
Shanae.
way. Okay, I was gonna
Um,
say. Oh my
and
god! Imagine.
he wrote like we needed like putting a tree in every room or something. It was like holiday. There's a little Christmas
Cute.
tree.
Okay.
It was like in a mirror. He's hugging her from behind. It was cute. So I don't know.
okay.
Looks like he's found himself a lady.
A little, his own Mrs. Claus, huh?
Yeah.
Good for
Yes.
Tyler.
Yep.
Yeah.
So-
cheers to that. Cheers
Cheers to
to
that.
to
Cheers
that.
to a great season of Bachelor in Paradise
Side
for
feasting.
us.
Yeah.
You know, we enjoyed ourselves.
Yes.
We still had fun. We had
Thank
fun
you to
along the
Coors
way.
Lights.
Thank you, Coors Light.
And
Cheers.
We'll be back for Joey season
Cheers.
come January 22nd.
Woo.
I do love that it's a little delayed this year.
I do
It's
too.
not
Me too.
starting like
Right.
normally
It's
they do the
also-
first Monday after New
And we're
Year's.
gonna be excited for it.
And it's
We're gonna-
also back to Mondays.
Yeah.
yeah.
back to
Oh,
Mondays.
nice.
Thank God.
We love
Thank
that.
God.
All is right in the
Ooh,
world.
thank
I've been
God.
really disoriented
Hated
with this.
Thursdays.
Same.
Hated
Mondays,
Thursdays.
8 o'clock, usual schedule. I'm really looking
Right.
forward
Yeah.
to it.
Perfect.
All right. Bye,
Cheers,
everybody.
everybody.
Thank
See
you.
you later.